Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Here's Fears. Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
B.A., I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards. Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now here's Edwards. He takes it in. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. We played just over a minute here in the first. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside, Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Out to the wing. Here's Walsh. Offline with a 3. Here's Fears. They set the pick. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Fears. There's a screen by Turner. Edwards. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he just jams it right over Miles Turner.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Left side, Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Pass to Walsh. Antetokounmpo outside. Right side, Alexander Walker. From deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Harrington. The 3. Antetokounmpo. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Be rewarded for his efforts right there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Brian, back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Pass to Harrington. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Johnson. And here's Turner. Now Edwards. Brooks defending. In transition, here they come. Pass to Walsh. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside for Brooks. Now here's Alexander Walker. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And here's Edwards. Here's the pick. Into the... Oh!
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Brooks outside. From outside the arc. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner. Outside for Butler. Gets the three to fall.
So good to see Miles Turner sharing the basketball. Make an effort to get your teammates involved.
Out to the right wing. Here's Harrington. Oh, and Turner with a block. And here's Johnson. Outside Reeves. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. Back to Reeves. Up and over Brooks. The shot by Reeves, no good. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game.
The Blue Devils, 13.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Outside Reeves. Here's Green. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Antetokounmpo outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Reeves. Now Carter. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Johnson for three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, in pursuit of the basketball, that extra effort paying off for Wendell Carter Jr.
Antetokounmpo outside. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Antetokounmpo outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. That three's off the mark. Edwards with it. Pass to Butler. Now Edwards. And a missed layup. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
Home team foul. Caron Butler. First personal foul. First team foul.
Antetokounmpo outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. Brooks outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Alexander Walker. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Alexander Walker's got 5 points.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Without a doubt, Ant-Man is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Doris.
You cannot take your eyes off Anthony Edwards when he's playing in a basketball game. The skill set is electric, but beyond that, he's got a 1,000-watt smile, and he understands this is an entertainment medium.
And A.J. Green is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Harrington. Ooh, stolen by Murray.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
To the paint. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, you see Carter Jr. use every bit of that 7'5" wingspan. Boy, is tough to guard around the rim. Look out.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Brooks. Launches it. Harrington's shot is off. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Green. Back to Edwards. Clock at 4. Muscling it up and in. Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
And the visitors call time here.
Checking in for your
Knocked away.
Austin Reeves.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Harrington. Down low. Outside for Brooks. Here's Harrington. Here's Alexander Walker. Tips it up. Now here's Reeves. Still no points. Now here's Turner. They kick it out to Murray. And there's a pick. Murray with the jam.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Outside Reeves. Butler on the wing. 5 on the clock. Back to Turner. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Walsh. Antetokounmpo outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Reeves. He's scoreless. And here's Butler outside. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Looking to end the run. Antetokounmpo can't connect. On the wing, Reeves. And here's Butler outside. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. Three-pointer, Brooks. The rebound by Turner. Left Outside Edwards. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 10. Pass to Harrington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the one-handed jam. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
Here's Walsh. Jacks up a 3.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. Nice shot by Turner.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Antetokounmpo with it. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
And there's the screen. Pass to Johnson. Here's Fears. And he can't get that one.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Oh, stolen by Turner. Outside Reeves. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Johnson. No good on the triple. Brooks from outside. Edwards pulls it in. Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside, Alexander Walker. Antetokounmpo tips it back in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points this quarter.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Now Carrington. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession. Now here's Carrington.
2 minutes.
Outside Johnson. 6 to shoot. Back to Carrington. There's the triple. Nice D from Alexander Walker. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Wendell Carter. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Right side Carrington. Back to Butler. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. .116 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Brooks. Outside, Alexander Walker gets the 3 ball to go. Alexander Walker's got 8.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Here's Green. Brooks defending. Picked by Carter. And it's Butler with the jam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
There's the screen by Johnson. And it's Green off the drive. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the visitors call time here. And the visitors call time here.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
And the visitors call time here.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Outside Edwards. That'll count. And that'll do it for the third quarter. They lead by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is
28.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Edwards. Edwards on the move. And Edwards slams it in.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Antetokounmpo. Now Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harrington. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Edwards. Driving to the basket. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There is so much to love about Anthony Edwards. He is one of the most skilled young basketball players in the league, but he also happens to be quite charismatic.
Pass to Walsh. Brooks outside. Now Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 5th foul.
You know, when you're trailing, you can't afford mistakes, and he's made a few of them tonight.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Reeves. There's a screen by Turner. The kick out to Johnson. Counted from distance.
They're keeping the defense honest. Johnson cashes in from the corner.
Brooks outside. There's the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long K.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
And here's Alexander Walker. Takes it inside. Brooks outside. Fires from deep. The shot no good.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And that one's good. Green.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Brooks outside. To the wing, right side. Outside, Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Harrington. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. What a finish by Ant. No.
Oh, that's something else,
Just
man.
beautiful. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Now Johnson. Outside Edwards. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Going inside. Brooks outside. From downtown. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Man, he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Edwards. Oh, my goodness. Cocked it back and fired it home. Powers it down.
Hey, B.A., not many players can pull off an incredible move like that.
Boy, you're talking about a very short list.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And here is Green. Yes! Using that window!
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, stolen by Turner. Right side Reeves. A minute 15 left in the final quarter.
When you see the score and how much time is left, you realize this game is just about over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
.32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 4 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Substitution on the court.
Jacks up a 3. Carter rips down the board. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.